What's up, guys? It's the LoneWolf 48 here, and I'm doing a commentary with you guys on Black Box. Yes, Black Box. And yes, this gameplay will be awesome. And yes, so let's see. Now, this gameplay is not what I really want to talk about today. This game has some mood swings to it. Like, in one part of the game I start doing really good, but then the other part of the game I'm doing like terrible. So mood swings for the win. I still go positive though, that's why I'm putting it up here today, just to show this. And I want to talk about today is the map packs. I want to talk about more things about just not the map packs. I want to talk about the map packs personally, in my opinion, after playing them. Because I mean, I didn't play them when K Money, me, and Sicko did the commentaries. I'm gonna say stuff about them that, well, I'm gonna say about all of them because I didn't play all of them yet. Actually I did play all of them yet, but I didn't play them enough to actually have an opinion. But on two maps here, Overwatch and Black Box, I have an opinion on already, and I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Now, Black Box. I'm gonna start with Black Box. This is the gameplay right now with Black Box. This map is really good. I mean, it really is good, but there's only one problem or issue I have with it right now, and that is that it's always the map that people want to pick. It's always the map that people pick. And I mean, people can never play Plaza or Liberation, and sometimes Overwatch you can play. You can get games in, but this is the map like everyone mostly always picks. They're like, sees Black Box and they're like, oh yeah, Black Box, I want to play it. They're like, they don't think, they just, it goes constantly. And I mean, let's say you just play Black Box, and then another one comes up with Black Box. Now I don't know if that can happen, but it could, and that's what could happen. And then Black Box will be played like over and over again. So this map is probably the map that most people want to play. And I can understand why, because there's a lot of things about it, Black Box, that is really good. Like, the buildings, I mean, it has openings, it has buildings. It reminds me of Bailout. Some of it does. Bailout from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. But it reminds me of that. And right here, look at that guy. He just confused the shit out of me. I thought he was an enemy when I seen him coming to me. He probably thought I was an enemy too, that's why he came over this way. He didn't shoot at me though, and I shot at him. See? He didn't want to shake my hand right there. Alright, yeah, but anyways, back to my gameplay, back to the topic I was talking about. But that's all I have, and that's the only problem I have, an issue with Black Box, is that everyone wants to play a lot. I mean, Black Box, it comes up like 16 times. If it was out of 20, if there was 20 games you ever played, I would guarantee you that Black Box would come out 10 out of 20 times. Now let's talk about Overwatch. Overwatch, I like this map as well. I mean, the layout of it is a really good map to play on. The map is really good to play on and all this. And I mean, it's not like Castle. I mean, you're running around, to go around from it is something that's really good and fun about it. Black Box, it's not like Black Box, because Black Box has a lot of buildings and like has a lot of places to go. Or this reminds me of more like High Rise, or yeah, High Rise, because it has the up and down layers of the map, but it's also in the circular motion. So I really like this map. It's like a little bit of a belt thing. It's like a belt. Like, you have the centerpiece of the belt is the middle of the map, and then the outside of it, and then around it is the belt part. Like, I mean, you could have a belt, like the square part of it. The two square parts is the belt on the ends of it, and then in the middle of it, in the middle of the belt is your little shiny thing that you would put in it, or whatever it has, like all that stuff. That's what will be on. That's what it reminds me of when we talk about Overwatch. Now, Overwatch, there's not a lot of problems to it, except the one problem, it's like close range recorders and probably far. It's like long range and short range mixed together, and that's what my opinion is. Because I mean, in Overwatch, people always get start shooting at each other from the sides of that building in the middle, and some of them just do close quarter range attacking when they do it from that. So it's either really far range mixed with short range, and I like that actually, because that actually makes it more interesting in gameplay. gameplays get more interesting and all that stuff with that. Now, I'm going to talk about the other two maps here, since I had time. Let's talk about Plaza. Now, Plaza reminds me of... Well, it doesn't remind me of any map. Tell you the truth, it reminds me of France. Yeah, France. For some reason. France. Awesome France. France, ever been there? I mean, it reminds me of really like France. Right there, that Claymore almost got me, but I was smart enough to go back right when I hear a click sound, so... and I just went back over here because I was waiting for the guy to come down here and look for whoever destroyed his Claymore, but I guess he didn't decide to come out. But anyways... France. It reminds me of France because it has, like... It will have a good little bit of a game here. It has, like... It has that France look to it to me. And I like that. And I actually like that about the maps a lot, is that they actually put more detail in these maps and all that, and that's all that I like. I have a little bit of a strategy on that map too. I played it enough to have a strategy on this map and have an opinion on it. But let's talk about the next map that I want to talk about, is a Liberation. A Liberation reminds me of the Fall. Or actually it reminds me of like... It actually reminds me of Underground, I think it's... No, not Underground. Wasteland. Because it has wide open views. It has a little bit of buildings, which is not like on Wasteland where it was all open. And it also has a little bit of a crate opening and like a little bit of a dug hole tunnel where people can go through. But it has a lot of opening spots to it, and that's what reminds me of Wasteland. That's what I think about mostly about that map. Plaza and Liberation, I don't have that much of a good, you know, feel to it yet because I haven't played it that much to actually give you a better description of it. But now let's get to a second topic here in mind. I want to talk about the TheMoonClan Pacific. I want to talk about the draft day. Some of our members will be starting to move up to their own squads. And actually, draft day is actually going to be happening soon. And yes, it will happen soon, because we actually have enough members to have draft day. But I got to talk to Sickle Man and K-Money to have the draft day. And then when they get that draft day, and then when they tell me all the members, then we'll have the draft day. We'll give it a specific time and date. Now, members watching it right now, draft day is really good. It's going to be a really good thing for you guys. You guys are going to test out your skills. I hope you're not having a bad night on draft day, because that's when your skills are going to be shown on the top of the line, and our members will take you, and I'm not going to have no control over you guys anymore. So, yeah, I think this is interesting. Well, I'm still going to have control over the clan, but I'm not going to be your leader that much anymore. There's going to be different leaders in the squads, and it's going to be more interesting, because now you're going to have squads that can do clan battles against other squads. Well, not clan battles, but practices against other squads. They can have scrimmages against other squads and have practices themselves. So this is going to split the clan, and we're going to do that. And we have a fourth leader. Our fourth leader we don't have yet. Soon we'll have it soon. And we're still discussing over who we want to have as fourth leader. And the fourth leader should be coming up soon, and that will be announced later this week in a video of mine. And I'll announce who the leader is and all this stuff. Yeah, guys, and then remember when I said that there's a drought. I don't know if I told you this, but in my game I have a drought here, and then this guy over here is camping that plane, so I decided to try to get him from over here. And as you can see, I was trying to make him come out, but then I get killed right from the side, from that wing. But yeah, guys, draft day will come up soon. Map packs are already out. We might have the draft day on some of the map packs if everyone has them. But yeah, members, be tuned, be in shock, be ready for draft day, because this is gonna be an important day for you guys, and you don't want to mess up in draft day, because that's gonna really affect what position you go to. And I mean, these leaders will be taking you because they watch you play in draft day, and they think that you're good because of how you played. And I mean, you might be good, but you might have a bad game, and then someone else picks you up and just finds out you're really good. That could also happen too. But yeah, guys, I'm the Lone 48. After I get this guy, I am out. The game's my last kill right here today comes up in a minute. Get one. And then I get the second guy right here. And guys, spoiler part right there. That's my last kill of my game. And guys, I am out. The LoneWolf 48 is out. Peace. And I'll see you guys later in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.
Counter UAV has been deployed.